What's up, Internet? Yes, I changed the name. Welcome to Hatter's World. Now, before I get into the meat of this video, which is going to be a rant, let me explain to you real quick why I changed the name. You see, Mad Hatter has been an on and off nickname since about the 5th grade, when my father adopted me. He's my stepfather. I'm not like adopted, and I took his last name, which is Magic, and it's spelled with a D in there. It's a silent D, so it's Mad Jick, but it's pronounced Magic. And people from that, from that have formed many different nicknames over the year. Magic Man and Mad Hatter and just random things like that. Some are more creative than others, I will admit. And of course, hearing every freaking song with the word magic in it ever growing up is really, it's funny, but it can get annoying. But in the right context, it's pretty funny. But I mean, like I said, there's nothing you can say or do that has not been said to me over the last, God, how old am I? I took his name in 5th grade. I don't even know how many years, guys. Probably close to 20 years. A little bit less than that. Or no, maybe a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that, actually. It would be closer to like 22 years, or 23 years. Yeah, 23, 24 years, actually. Wow, yeah. Because I was about 10 or 11 when that happened. So, yeah, right around there. So, for that amount of time, people have been doing it. So it's nothing new to me. You can do it all you want. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make a difference. But I changed the name on the channel because, one, obviously, as you know, if you ever watched my inauguration video, my very first video, Frankie's not my real name. Neither is Frankly, because who the fuck would name their kid Frankly? That's just dumb. My parents are weird, but not stupid. Nobody would name their kid Frankly. But, as I stated in that's not my real name. It's just a nickname. It's just like a pseudonym I go by. Not a pseudonym. I don't know what the hell the word is I'm looking for right now, man. I'm at work. I'm tired. I gotta keep this covered up. I'm tired. So yeah, words aren't coming to me right now. Anyway, the reason I'm doing it is because not only is it like a long-standing on again, off again nickname, it also happens to be my gamer tag, or some variation of it is usually my tag in pretty much every game that I've played for the last 4 or 5 years now, since I've gotten back into gaming on a steady level. Because it's my name. It's one I enjoy. It's a nickname I enjoy, and whatever. I decided to change this to that to kind of keep with the weird theme. Because I mean, come on, who's weirder than the Mad Hatter? I mean, there's even so many variations. There's the cartoon version of the Mad Hatter, which I actually have sitting right here. Thanks to a very good friend of mine by the name of Sean, goes by Stitchy. I don't know if he still watches this channel or not. He does watch my other one, but shout out, dude, if you're watching this. Move my finger. The pin you gave me is right there, right above my head, right where it belongs, standing proud, right next to me. Anyway, yeah, so that's like the purpose behind it. I wanted to stick with the weirdness, the randomness of this. How do you like the roof of my Jeep? Oh, this is my new Jeep, by the way. I wanted to keep with the randomness of this channel, and I wanted to keep it flowing, and just kind of change the name a little bit. Besides, I kind of got bored with Frankie. And I was also contending with a couple other channels that are about the same size, but completely different content. So I figured if I do my thing, I don't know if there's any other channels out there with this name. I probably should have looked that up first before I changed it, but I didn't, so fuck them. But, we're gonna keep this name. This is gonna be the name from now on. I don't think I'll change it again. Maybe down the road, maybe, but I doubt it. We're going to keep it this way. Anyway, so into the meat of today's video, guys. Have you been out in public at all during this pandemic or during any of this? Especially now that everything is starting to open back up. These stupid people, the disgusting people, the idiots, they're just coming out of the woodwork, man. It's been a very great couple of months without having to deal with these people. Now, I've been an essential worker for the last, month and a half or so. So, I was stuck at home for a little while, but not as much as many of you have been, and will be for the foreseeable future. But there are a lot more people on the roads now, and this is not a road rage video, actually. This is a store rage video. You see, I went to the store. Now, I don't really care for shopping. At least not normal shopping. Like I like to go to like Bass Pro or Cabela's, the hunting stores, the gun shops, stuff like that. Very rarely do I like to go to regular stores. Now, I went to one the other day with my wife. We were going out. I needed new shorts. And so rather than going straight to Bob's, which is in town, and, spending a couple of $100 or expecting to spend a couple $100 on shorts, I went to a few other places first. One of them being Target. I would have preferred Walmart. Target's a little too bougie for me. But at least at Walmart, you're going to get a bunch of fucking weirdos and crackheads. Not like some of the people I dealt with at Target the other day. But I went there. They didn't have what I was looking for. I went to Marshall's. They didn't have what I was looking for. I did end up going to Bob's ultimately. And by the way, if you're a Bob's member, man, get down there before the end of the month if you're looking for clothes. They got some great fucking sales, but it's ending on June 30th, so you got to get down there or you're not going to get them. Let me tell you, I bought 3 pairs of shorts and 2 t-shirts for like $105, $107, I think was the total. And had they not been on sale, it would have been almost like $300, I think, or something like that, just for those 5 things. So when I tell you that this sale is worth it, it's worth it. If you are a member at Bob's, go get down there, get what you need, because they work. It works out great for you. Anyway, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Now, you see, I'm in my truck, so I took my bandana off, but I wear a bandana tied around my face. I work all day. I work with food, so I have to wear gloves, and I have to wear, I'm changing this. I gotta put this in front of here to cool it down a little bit. I have to wear protective stuff. Okay, I have to, because of what I do. Now, I'm not sick. I've been tested. I have the option to get tested pretty much once a week if I want to. But I have been tested. I was just tested like a week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm fine. I'm not sick. I haven't put myself in any situations that should change that, so I'm not really worried about changing that. But I have to wear these things, and I am not myself particularly worried so much about coronavirus. I'm not at risk. I'm more worried about spreading it to people I know and love that are at risk, that are either at that age limit or have underlying health conditions or both. So I take the proper precautions. I don't go overboard. I'm not crazy about it. I don't freak out for the most part. But this was unacceptable. Now, I understand you're not paying attention to the floor. You're looking for the stuff you want, so you're not going to follow the arrows. Fine, it happens. If you are walking against me, though, I'm going to walk into you or I'm going to trip you, because screw you. You're going the wrong fucking way. I've got the right of way. It's like traffic. If you're on my side of the yellow line and I hit you, that's on you, not me, if you're going the other way. So, the same thing applies in the stores, man. If you're coming the wrong way down the aisle, you think you're one of those badasses, you don't have to follow the rules, which I am a fan of small government. I'm not going to lie. Fight the power. I'm all for it. But in this case, it's for your safety and other people's safety, and you're being a fucking idiot, okay? Don't walk down the wrong freaking side. And if you do, don't get pissy when someone like me pushes you, bumps you, or trips you because you're in the way. That's a smoker's cough, not corona. Don't freak out. I am a smoker. I'm trying to quit. I'm working on it. I'm down to like 5 a day. I think I had 6 yesterday. It's a work in progress. I'm working on quitting. Hopefully, by the end of the summer, I'll be done. I've been stepping down gradually for a couple of months now. Anyway, back to the point. Now, that's not even the biggest deal. That's not even my biggest contention, my main concern. That's not a big deal at all. The people who, are walking the wrong way, fine, whatever. You're walking the wrong way. I don't really care too much about that, especially since some stores, their alleyways, they're the way they have the aisle set up, they don't make sense. And sometimes you forget something down the other aisle. It doesn't make sense to loop all the way around just to get back to the other end of the aisle. Just walk back and grab it. But, use common sense. Be careful. But this is what's disgusting, guys. Okay? There was a woman. I went to go turn down an aisle. I was looking for some snacks, okay, while we were at Target, bougie Walmart, because I wanted some snacks to bring to work, because where I work now, I bring a bagged lunch. I got a whole new lunchbox. It's over there. I don't know if you can see. That's my new lunchbox. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's just a new lunchbox. It was like $20, $15. I'm not even sure if it was that much. I got it off of Amazon, dude. Came in like 3 days. Anyway, this lady is there. This woman is there with her kids. Now, first of all, she looks haggard as fuck. She looks like she is sick. She's got huge circles around her eyes, just looking all like, but with a mask on her face, right? It looks like a dead fish with a mask on its face, all right? And, I don't know if she was sick or not. She probably just had allergies because it's that time of year. everybody's sneezing and coughing and scratching and itching and, whatever. It's like gonorrhea of the face, it just burns. I wouldn't know what either of those things feel like, but just saying, putting it out there as an analogy. Okay, don't judge. I don't care if you know or not what it feels like. Don't judge. If you do, though, let me know if it's anything like allergies. Anyway, she looked miserable, okay? And she's got 2 kids with her, which probably made her even more miserable. And I get that, okay? I get it. I 100% understand your misery. I don't have kids, but I get it, okay? I'm miserable enough with all of the other things that go on in my life. So, I get it, okay? And I have nephews and nieces and shit and whatever, okay? Young cousins. I get it. I get how parents can get worn down. So maybe she wasn't sick. Maybe it was just allergies and she's feeling a little, blah because her kid. She's got to drag them around in 90-degree weather and all around the store. Fine. Maybe you weren't sick. But, we're in the middle of a freaking pandemic here, okay? Well, we're at the tail end of a freaking pandemic here that's probably going to come back in November to wipe out some more people, okay? People like me with smoker's cough scare the shit out of Karens because we're coughing and they don't know what the hell is going on. I promise you, it is just the smoker's cough. I do not have corona. Anyway. Oh, maybe I do. No, I'm kidding. I don't. Anyway. So don't be a Karen. Don't worry about my coughing. Just mind your own shit. Okay? But, here's the deal. This lady, now let me see if I can do this. She has a mask on. Okay? Has a mask on. And she's sniffling. Fine. Whatever. She's probably got allergies, like I said. Not that big of a deal. Except, she proceeds to pull her mask down, right? She's standing in front of the shelves. Pull her mask down under her chin, like some people wear because they're stupid. Apparently you catch viruses from your chin, not, your face, not the air holes. No, it's this part here. Okay? But, whatever. So she pulls it down under her face. Fine. Whatever. I've seen plenty of people not wearing masks. Again, I'm not that concerned. What bothered me, what bugs me, and it's gross as hell, and if you're somebody who does this shit, you should be shot. Okay? You need to be drawn and quartered and hung, because that's just gross. She went like this. She went, right? Snot hand, dude. Snot hand, okay? And then, no, that's not bad enough. She didn't reach for a bottle of Purell. She didn't reach for a tissue. Okay? She didn't even wipe it on her shirt pretending. She went straight to grab some shit off the fucking shelf with her snot hand. With her snot hand. With people looking. So now, maybe you're not sick, but maybe you are, and now you are spreading it to everybody. I looked at my wife. We were about to turn down that aisle. I said, I'm going the other fucking way. She said, why? I said, that lady just took her mask off, wiped her fucking nose with her hand, and then went and started grabbing shit off the shelves. And my wife's laughing at me. Like it's funny. Now, okay, yeah, looking back, it's kind of funny that she would do something like that with people standing right there to call her out on it. Because I called her out on it. I mean, not like verbally. I didn't like assault the woman. I was just like, that was gross. And turned to my wife, I was like, we're not walking down here because this is what happened. And I said it loud enough to be heard, but not like loud enough to I was in her face. I didn't want to embarrass her in front of the kids. You know what I mean? But, if she heard me, then she knew I was talking about her. And she knew what she did. And that's fine. A bit passive aggressive. Not usually my style, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, that was gross. And then I continued to run into her in the store, and I know she heard me. She had to have heard me because ever since then, since that point in time where she fucking and started grabbing shit off the shelves, with the bare hands and shit, she was doing it with her mask. She's sniffing it in her mask and corona, wiping it with her mask. Okay, that's fine. All right, you're in your mask. That's fine. But Jesus, look it. Okay, I just touched my face. You know what I'm going to do when I go inside? Because I got to get back in there in a few minutes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go wash my freaking hands before I touch anything else. Okay? I got a bottle of freaking, not rubbing alcohol, Purell hand sanitizer shit that's pretty much pure rubbing alcohol in my glove box. That if I really want to, I can grab and use before I go anywhere else and do anything else. So like I said, I am not that worried about it. I don't use Purell like crazy. I just make sure I wash my hands after I touch anything, including myself, anywhere, face or otherwise, okay? Anytime I touch anything of anybody else's, I make sure I wash my hands. When I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands. That falls under the otherwise. All that kind of stuff, I wash my hands, okay? I wear gloves at work. I wear a mask at work, and you should be doing the same, guys. You got to take care of yourselves. You got to not spread this thing, because if we want it to go away like it should and like it hopefully will, if we want it to go away anytime soon and not come back, we got to take these proper precautions. Now, I know, fight the power, like I said, I'm all for it, guys. You know I'm a fan of small government. Y'all have seen my videos by now, I'm sure, and if you haven't, go watch some of them and you'll get it, okay? I'm a fan of small government. Little government. Stay the fuck out of my business. But in this case, when we have global issues going on like this, okay, the CDC, the WHO, the World Health Organization, okay, short WHO for short. I wasn't saying WHO like the Who of the band or anything like that. Like World Health Organization, CDC, okay, they know what they're talking about. Okay, they're there to like do this shit. Now, with the exception of the fact that for somehow protesting the pandemic, protesting quarantine, will lead to the spread of coronavirus, but protesting police officers and that sort of thing won't. I don't get that. Whatever. That's a whole other issue for another video because I'm already at over 15 minutes here with this video, and I know y'all ain't gonna watch 15 minutes of me just rambling on and talking to myself. And also, people outside of my vehicle are walking by and looking at me because they can't see me holding my phone talking to a camera. In this case, talking to you guys. So it just looks like I'm rambling on and looking around at things. So, but that's it, guys. Yeah, I wanted to share that little bit of grossness with you and just give you a fair warning. If you are in the store and you're walking the wrong way, that's fine. But if you get in my way, you're going to know it. You're going to get tripped, or I'm going to bump into you, or whatever the case is, because you're going the wrong way and I have the right of way. So screw you. Plain and simple. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope that you do watch this. I hope that you did enjoy it. Sorry if it's a bit too long for you. If it is, deal with it. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. That's it, guys. So, until the next one, stay safe, stay healthy. Let's get weird.